Hi, my name is Chris Weigel, and I am a postdoctoral researcher at the Geophysical Institute. Since my PhD in geophysics, with focus on remote sensing, I have studied wildfire in the Boreal forest zone using satellite imagery from space and aerial imagery from aircraft. I would like to share some of what I do with you today. The first topic I work on is the detection and mapping of active fire. For this, we use images that are taken several times a day from polar orbiting satellites run by NASA, NOAA, or the European Space Agency, for example. We can convert the images into fire detections and then tell the story of how a fire spreads day to day, as you can see on the left for the Swan Lake fire on the Kenai Peninsula in 2019. We can also figure out where low-intensity fire burns after the active fire front has passed through. Such locations are very interesting to know for the fire service because fire can continue in the deep mossy forest floor layers for a long time and reignite later. But researchers and fire managers want to learn more about vegetation that might be burning in the future. This is useful to know so that they can evaluate fire risk and anticipate how a fire will spread after it ignites. To map Alaska wildfire fuels, we use sophisticated camera systems called a hyperspectral camera. Our pilot flies a bush plane in straight flight lines that are a few miles long and maybe half a mile wide. The images have a resolution of 1 by 1 meter. The camera is called hyperspectral because it records vegetation spectra in hundreds of spectral bands, not just 3 like the red, green, and blue of your digital camera. The spectra identify the species of tree or ground cover in each pixel. In the Alaska EPSCoR Fire and Ice project, we have one team acquire and analyze the hyperspectral data and another team go out into the field and get images and measurements from very precisely located ground locations. We then combine the two. We use the field data to train machine learning classifiers to identify the vegetation type, for example. Better fuel maps are of great interest to the fire services, and they are also key to understand the big picture of what role wildfire plays in our northern Arctic and boreal landscapes and climate system.